Welcome back. It is time for our skills lesson. Today we're going to warm up with an activity. I'm going to tell you a verb and then you're going to repeat back to me that verb, but you're going to use that past tense maker to put it in the past. So, for example, when I say cook, you're going to say cooked because it already happened. And we can even include that body motion. So from cook to cooked. So let's do another one. Ready? The word I have is hunt. Hunted. Excellent. Bonus point. What if it's going to happen? Will hunt. Good. So will hunt, hunt, hunted. Excellent. All right. How about dress? Not like what I'm wearing is a dress, but no, like getting dressed. Good. Getting dressed. Trust. Trusted. Future tense. Will trust. So will trust, trust or trusting, trusted. Excellent. How about herd? No, not like herd, but like when a shepherd or a farmer gathers all the animals together, they gather the herd, and what that's called is herding. So the action of bringing them all together. But if they already did it, then they herded the cows. Good. How about bark? Barked. Excellent. What about march? No, not like the month, but you know, like rights and movements and marching. They marched. Good. Let's keep going. How about dot? Dotted. Great work. What about brush? Brushed. Okay. What about buzz? Last one. Buzz. You're making it past tense. Buzzed. The fly buzzed in my ear. I hear a buzzing. There we go. Alright guys, so looking at what we're doing today, we're actually starting and introducing something new. And this is called adjectives. Adjectives. I'm going to show you and explain this to you as we go. So adjectives are words that describe nouns. So like if I were to describe myself, I would say that I am short, I have on a blue dress, I have curly wavy hair, I wear glasses. So different things that describe me, the noun. So the thing about adjectives is that you use your senses to identify them. You identify adjectives with your senses. What can I see? What can I hear? What can I taste? What can I touch? And what can I smell? Granted, we don't want to taste everything. And here right now, we don't want to touch a lot of things. But let's look at a few examples and see if we can put some descriptive words to describe the objects we're seeing. So here we have a little ducky. Tell me about that duck. What do we see? Okay, we see that he is small and yellow. So now not just the duck is running, but the small yellow duck is running. Good, good. The small yellow duck. How do you think this little baby duck feels? Not like his emotions, but like if you were to actually touch him, how would you say he feels? Soft. Good, good, good. So now not just the duck is running, but the small, yellow, soft duck is running. Do we know how he tastes? No, we probably shouldn't taste the duck. That's probably bad. At least not in this format. We're not going to taste the duck. Can we smell him? I mean, maybe we could, but not from the picture we can't. Well, maybe we'll get us to see something in a couple more pictures that'll be more obvious what they smell like. Can we hear him? What sound do you think he's making? He's probably quacking. Ooh, I like that. So the small, yellow, soft, quacking duck. All right, let's do another one. How about this? What do we have here? Yeah, that's from Beauty and the Beast. Okay, let's look specifically. How about let's look at the book. Let's look at the book. Tell me about this book. Well, according to Gaston, it has no pictures. You can read things without pictures. But we know that this book is what color. So not just the book. So Gaston took Belle's book. That is what's happening, correct? Good. Tell me more about the book. Gaston took Belle's blue book. I can see the book is blue. We saw at another point he drops it in the mud. So Gaston took Belle's smelly blue book. The book smells now. Do you think it's heavy or light? Like the weight of the book. Like if you felt it, would it be heavy or light? It would be light. It'd probably be light. So Gaston took Belle's smelly, stinky, light blue book. Okay, good. Let's get another one. How about, what do we have here? This is Sidney Poitier, clip from an old movie. And what's happening? Alright, so she put a flower behind his ear. She put a flower behind his ear. Tell me about the flower. Let's describe the flower. The flower is the white flower. So she put a white flower behind his ear. She put a sweet-smelling white flower behind his ear. Are we going to taste the flower? No. Can we hear the flower? No. Can we touch the flower? Yes. How do you think that flower feels? Probably soft, maybe soft and firm. Okay, so she put a sweet-smelling, soft white flower behind his ear. You see how all those words describe the flower? We can feel more what's happening because we have interacted and put more into just, it's not just a flower, it is a soft, white, sweet-smelling flower. All right, let's do another one. How about what's happening here? Okay, so clearly we have some smell here. So the fish, tell me about the fish. He's blue, good. The blue fish cringed at the horrible smell. Ooh, we give the smell its own adjective too. That smell must have been horrible. So the fish is blue and the smell is horrible. So the fish is blue and the smell is horrible. You see how we're using words to describe the things in the picture, using words to describe them. Good. Now what do we have? Oh, all right. So the man is dancing. Good. So would you say he's a young man or an old man? What can we see? We can see that he's young. How do you think he feels? Not like his touch feel, but like his feel, heart feel. Happy. So the happy young man is dancing. Does that describe what's happening in this picture? Have we given more details about this noun, this person? Well, what's he wearing? What else can we see about him? He has on a sweater. Good. So the young man in the black and white, adding the colors, sweater is happy and he's dancing. Different ways in which we can describe the person, the place, or the thing that is being pictured. Good. So we're going to pair some adjectives with some nouns. So here we have some nouns. We have swimmer, so a person who swims, runner, a person who runs, sister, you know, person that's your sister, they're related to you. Classmate, this one is a two-syllable word, two small words, classmate. Classmate, drummer, the person that drums, and salesman. Are these describing words or are these nouns? These are nouns. These are all people nouns. So in addition to a list of people nouns, I also have a list of adjectives, which are words we could use to describe them. We've got awful, loud, helpful, careful, good, and cheerful. So here are my adjectives and here are my nouns. We're just going to make up some matches for these. So let's have the salesman be awful. The awful salesman. Could somebody else be awful? Could the swimmer be awful? Yeah, the awful swimmer, the awful runner. This time I put salesman. What about the loud sister? Can your sister be loud? I know my sisters say I'm loud. So I'm the loud sister. I'm the loud sister. What about the helpful classmate? The helpful classmate. If I asked you and made that assignment, who would you say is a helpful classmate in our class. So that's a way to describe this person. Could the runner be helpful? Yeah, the runner can be helpful. These adjectives are not explicitly attached to these nouns, but we are connecting an adjective and a noun. So adjectives describe nouns. These are our descriptions, our words that describe our people, our places, our things, our animals. What about a careful swimmer? A careful swimmer. I think that's a really smart choice because, you know, swimming, water, got to be careful about that. How about a good runner? A good runner. Can a swimmer be good? Yeah, you can be a good swimmer, a good sister, a good classmate, a good salesman. This time, just remember, all we're doing, we're not saying these are permanent matches. We're noting that you have to put an adjective with a noun. You're describing the thing you can touch. So like right now, this board I'm touching, if we described it, it's white, it's hard. The hard, white board. Okay, and our last one, the cheerful drummer. A cheerful drummer. Other people can be cheerful. In this case, I paired it with drummer. And that's the rule that I want you to take note of. Adjectives describe nouns. Adjectives describe nouns. Let's practice just a little bit. We're going to do this is page 17.1 in your cat book. And what we're going to do, you're going to do a few things here. You are going to help me put an adjective in each sentence to describe the noun. So first we have to identify the noun. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 together, and you're going to be responsible for 4 through 9. That is part of your assignment today. So the first one reads, today, kids march in line. Okay. What is the noun in this sentence? Or nouns? Good. Today, and I'm sorry, not today, but kids and actually line. We're going to focus on the kids. I want us to focus on the kids. We're going to choose kids. So, that being said, if a sentence has more than one noun, can you choose where you're going to add your adjective? No, you had to describe both. So, like in this sentence here, today the cat naps on the carpet. I'm giving you help. You're going to need to describe the cat and the carpet. You're going to describe the cat and the carpet. But that's not what we're worried about now. We're worried about this right here. Today, kids march in a line. Today, how about happy? Can the kids be happy? They can. Let's add the word happy to this sentence. Today, happy kids march in line. When is this happening? This is present tense. Good. Okay, how about number 2? Yesterday, kids marched in line. When did this happen? In the past. Yesterday, let's say, silly. Can we describe the kids as silly? We can, yes. Yesterday, silly kids marched in line. All right, number 3. Tomorrow, kids will march in line. Bonus question. What is the verb in tomorrow, kids will march in line? Great, yes. Will march. Will is part of that verb because it's happening tomorrow. It's in the future. Good job. Okay, so you know what? I think there'll be a couple parts to this assignment, but you'll see what that looks like in a little bit. My wheels are turning. My wheels, you know, my brain wheels are turning. All right, so how do we want to describe the kids for tomorrow? These kids, we still need to describe them. Describe them. Tomorrow, fuzzy kids will march in line. Why are the kids fuzzy? I don't know, but fuzzy is something we would be able to feel. We're going to make these kids fuzzy. Maybe it's cold out and they're all wearing, you know, different like jackets that are fuzzy. So tomorrow, fuzzy kids will march in line. So you see how we're adding words to describe the noun. That is what adjectives are, words that describe nouns. And like I said, you will be responsible for 4 through 9. You're going to do a couple different things with this. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to do a couple different things with this. But I will do my very best to make it clear. And if you have any questions, Dojo, Canvas, text, carrier pigeon, smoke signals, whatever you gotta do, let me know so I can help you be successful. Okay. Alright, good job, good job. So there is the rest of that you're going to be responsible for, as well as your spelling word search. Your spelling word search. We are still working on these words here. Zipper, barking, perfume, morning, carpet, forest, border, today. Those are the ones on page 11.1. You're going to do your word search today, and I've already done the first one for you. What word did I find for you? I found the word barking. Good job. Yes, so you want to circle, there's 8 words. So you want to circle all 8 words and click submit so I can see your work, guys. But yeah, so you're going to work on adding adjectives to sentences as well as identifying when they're taking place. Yes, adding adjectives and identifying when they're taking place. You're also going to do your word search today. Honestly, that's all I have for you. I'll see you guys later, and until then.